Ladies and gentlemen, meine Damen und Herren, willkommen to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, but today we are fighting as the Germans, of course. We have a naval invasion going on here. Ships are being deployed. Okay, that is good. An American naval invasion here is not a big success currently. And yeah, I'm hitting Portugal, taking away American naval shipping in Europe essentially. Then we have the Asian conflict. Our troops are actually landing in... Oh dear. That is risky. I mean... That is very risky over here. Yeah, maybe taking the Philippines and Sumatra first would have been the more logical call. Maybe taking Japan rather than the mainland of China. Luckily, Korea is doing its thing, knocking the Americans off Korea. 1 month for hull construction. That's a nice buff. Armor forging 2 months. Superior. Ooh, that'll be nice. Rangefinders, what do we get? Late radar tech. Interesting, interesting. What do we get in the big gun department? 14-inch Mark 5s. Yeah, it's the Mark 5 time, and then we're done. Neat. Fleet status. Are we currently constructing 2 battleships? 32 months. Jeez. Are those paused? No, they're not suspended. 32 months, Christ. .1-inch guns, 4 of them. Yeah, I can see why it's a lot of building time though. I mean, the R class is 15 months. That is a lot more acceptable. But only 15-inch guns. How about we get another battleship here today? We still have ships that need to be refitted as well. Let's start off with that, I suppose. That's M-class. Do we have... Yeah, that's the original M-class. We still have 10 of them. Whew. We got 50 Koenig Alberts, 37. We're now at 42, right? Yeah. We could look for an upgrade on this ship. Although maybe the Strasbourgs, because they're even older. Do we have any models for them already? No, we don't. Yeah, let's start off with upgrading the Strasbourgs. Those are quadrupled 7.5-inch guns. I mean, this is a light cruiser, so she's pretty heavily armed. You got underwater torpedo tubes. Okay. Very good, very good. Let's start off with getting a Generation 3 radar. 24-inch torpedoes. Please make them oxygen. More torpedo range is always good. We can't get that in. Not yet. Even triple base is too much. Wait. Modern 2. Triple base. Yes, please. Tell me, what is the chance for my ship to blow up? 3%. We don't have the room for... No, we do have the room for the enhanced reloading now. Neat. Oh, I like that. We also have a very high engine efficiency currently with an extra large funnel station. We could drop her down to a normal one. It gives me 100 tons. Let's get some better shells in. Okay. Yeah. That'll do. Safe design. A little gun cruiser. Loading, loading, loading. Wow. New Strasbourgs. Then... let's see, we had the battleship Tirpitz, that was 15 months to build. The thing is, I like my big battleship here, but the build time is just insane. It's insane. So I think I want to build another battleship that is more akin to, 20, 22 months. So probably Gneisenau. I'm gonna copy the Gneisenau design, I think. Let's make a copy of her. Loading times are bloody insane again. But here we are. Scharnhorst class. Diesel 2, shaft 3 is fine. You have the most modern armor, good. Yes. I'd love to change that around. Let's see what we can do, eh? Currently we're $60 tons overweight. Oh. Come on. Okay, if I do this. Slightly less armor than our predecessor. But frankly, we're getting into a stage, 16 inch, 17 inch. You can't armor up against that anyway. A flash fire chance is relative high on her. That is, that's 12%. Yikes. If I go 2 powder, seven and a half gun range, 6 shell damage. We'll lose a lot of damage, but we also lose 10% flash fire chance. Two powder 2 gives me a bit more damage on the shells. Losing slightly on the penetration, but I think I go 2 powder 2. 5% flash fire chance. Yeah, I think that'll work out. 200 tons to play around with still. Can turn them into 16.1s. I mean, why not? A safe design. So now we have a new battleship. That's essentially an old battleship. Slightly, well, compared to the other battleship, she's faster, 16-inch guns. Overall, I think this is the better ship than this one. Am I going to build them, though? Yes. Okay. Right, that was a conquest. Conquest battle against Portugal. Okay, yeah. And the Americans are trying again to invade here. We have a small fleet here to guard. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm ready to hit the end turn. Now, I'm a bit worried about Asia, to be honest. I have the feeling that a battle in Asia is not going the way I want to. I feel like I lack ships, oddly enough. Seven convoys sank. Good. Multi-hull submarines are getting a lot better. Canada, yeah, sure, you may have a destroyer. Yes. What's going on, Serbia? Let's gather up a task force to deal with that. Do I have anything in the Aegean? No. Black Sea Fleet. Do I have you still? Single destroyer. We're oh, look at that. A heavy cruiser. Excellent. I was about to say, we are scraping the barrel here to get some fleets going. Take this one. These two. Okay. Almost emptying out the entire Black Sea, only leaving 3 ships behind currently. There should be enough ships to get this, right? More than enough, I reckon. Oh, tell me, are you available? The Admiral Graf Spee L2 as the capital fleets for that operation. Yes, sir. Alright, more than enough fleet power then. Naval invasion. You know what? Let's run here. Ambush. Heavy cruiser of mine, the Irene. Yeah, let's do it. Not quite a favorable engagement. Join up, loose formation. Enemy is to my flank. Come at me. With her 9-inch guns, Irene is a good gun cruiser, I feel. There, that's what I mean. All guns able to fire. Enemy smoking up. Changing course in 4, 3, 2, 1. Course change successful. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have torpedo launches. I know we do. Whoa, look at that. That's my own destroyer torpedoes. Slightly turn away, prepare to... Too late! No serious damage, luckily. Oh, damaged rudder, I take back those words. That is actually terrifying. Against a fight against destroyers. Not sure if it was a torpedo launch or a... destroyed torpedo tube. Someone just launched though. Someone just launched. Activate torpedo avoidance for the destroyer. Smoke up, slow down 19 knots. Increase speed, stop avoiding. We dodged that torpedo salvo. It's actually quite a crippling blow that the torpedoes have on me, on that heavy cruiser. However, I'm pleased to announce that a second enemy destroyer is about to go down. Hello 9-inch guns. They are not bad. Not bad at all. Tell me, you're out of torpedoes. Okay, good. You are out of torpedoes. Think we survived the torpedo salvos. Yeah, you're out as well. All right. Just half a second too late with a turn, with a second evasive turn. Badger here. Really feels like she has an issue. "29 knots, no armor. Decent enough components, really. Generation 2 radar, stereoscopic 3, Scordite, anti-flood 3. Yeah, in terms of components, these enemy destroyers are not bad at all. It really is the late game, isn't it? Increase to flank, don't let them get away if we can help it. Please fire armor-piercing rounds. I want to slow them down, I want to flood them if I can. Luckily my destroyer has not been hit yet. Target the second one. Yep. "20 full, 75. A good ship. A good ship indeed. However, oh, you muppets. There we go. Looking at my OBS, I realized, like, hey, where's my game audio? Only took me 20 minutes. Usually I only notice it after I'm done recording, and then I'm screaming in frustration. Out of 9-inch shells. We only have a couple of 4-inch shells remaining. We still have 2-inch shells. We're almost in 2-inch gun range. Let's close the distance if we can. Because I do want to kill her. We're out of 4-inch shells. It's just 2-inchers now. The 2-inchers on this ship have a terrible angle currently. Penetration chance is increasing rapidly though. It's kind of weird, isn't it, that right now that enemy destroyer has more firepower than my cruiser. I got more armor though. took 42k damage. She's done though. She's done. Ha! Nice. Enemy destroyers foundered. 6 ships. 6 ships is pretty good. Suppose you are repairing now? $24.75. You will be known as the Destroyer Killer from here on out. You're in the Indonesian Sea. Okay. So it was... Okay, interesting. Also, L being 1 month. So in 1 month I can sally out again. And hunt down some American shipping. Okay, looking good. Okay, yeah, let's work down the list. That was what I was doing. This is such a bloody risk. I'm gonna think about that one for a moment. This is fine. 2 transports gone. Look at that. Naval invasion, check. American naval invasion 2. Failed for now. Conquest. Failed for now. Where is my fleet? Is that this one? Yeah. Okay. This naval invasion on Sarawak looks like to be a success for now. And we're gonna hit Serbia, of course. Okay. Repairs are good. Shipbuilding capacity is good. Finances. Dockyard is being constructed and we're still at 100% everywhere. Alright. Ship design. Let's upgrade these light cruisers. Yeah, they are light cruisers with 7-inch guns. Ooh, nasty. I'm gonna delete this design though. I'm not gonna build them anymore. V40. We have a V40 design upgrade, so I'm gonna remove the original. Gunning Albert. 50 ships of them are in service. Yeah, that'll be the next upgrade, I think. And then we're starting to reach the upgraded ships again. From the 40s. Nice. And turn. 5 ships being refitted, only 1 being repaired currently. Americans hit my convoys, that's not nice. New 14-inch guns. Americans lost a lot more transports than I do. Canada, no. That said though, let's deal with that submarine engagements. Do I have any ships here to counter, what was it, a heavy cruiser? Light cruiser. Yes, we do. Oh wait, the military conflict is not my invasion, that's Americans trying to keep Annam. Okay. Interesting. Am I gonna try to do anything about that? I don't... I'd rather have my own naval invasion succeed. It would be fun. It would be fun. Had I realized that before... might have done something about it. That said though, the submarine is spotting another American fleet here, right? Yeah. It's only submarines, right? Oh my god, we got an Ohio-class battleship. Nice. Oh my god, well done, submarines. Well done, submarines. Tell me, how many battleships? That leaves the USA with 24 battleships. That means in terms of battleships, we are now equal. Nice. Of course, I have far more battle cruisers in service. More heavy cruisers. A lot more lights. More or less equal on the destroyer and submarines. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, we got plenty of naval power over there. That is good. But Syed is still being blocked. Invasion here is still going according to plan. And yes, we are now attacking Mozambique as well. It's a lot of invasions to keep track of currently, but all things considered, things are going good. Now, since things are going so well, let's take a look at the Koning Albert. Refit immediately. Instead of crop 3, modern 2, please. We can get better engines in. That still works. Good. No acoustics, only a generation 1 radar. Ooh, yeah, we do need to make some modifications here, I feel. Let's go back to the 23-inch torpedoes. Drop down to 2 powder. So we can actually afford it. Yeah, soft capped and capped is fine. It's not too bad, actually. It's not too bad. That's 3.7. .4. 3.4 is better than 3.7. Do you still turn? No. Now you do. Yeah, 3.4 is the best I can do without cutting armor completely. There we go. Our 6-inch guns, Mark 5s. 23-inch oxygen torpedoes, that is still fine. Okay, not a big upgrade. Not a big upgrade at all. You know, just some torpedo range, small things have been added. But that also means that the refit time will be low. And frankly, that is good as well. 1943-2. Hold on. Yeah, no. Okay. Let's start off refitting a small group. Only 9. Could have gotten 10 in, I think. Yeah, easily. But we're not in a rush, right? We're not in a rush, and we're building ships still. We are gonna get ships repaired next turn, I'm sure. Let's hit the end turn. 90,000 tons available for upgrades. Attention. Ow! Should not have done that. Contact established. We have the Berlin with us with 16-inch guns. We're taking this fight. We're taking this fight, ladies and gentlemen. A chance to neutralize so many enemy battleships, we have to take that. Bit annoyed about that Portuguese fleet, though. So 5 versus 1, 6 versus 4, 7 versus 2. And this is my secret weapon, the Berlin. Flagship range, 16-inch gun range. Target the second enemy. A battleship. This is the tiny boat. Haven't seen the tiny boat for a while. Tiny boat. Good luck. Heavy cruisers, go. Destroyers, go. Get in torpedo range. Get in range all round, actually. Thought I had destroyers with me. Yeah, I do. Confirm torpedo range, 23 kilometers. Range to target, currently 35. Destroyers are doing 32 knots. Heavy cruisers 32 knots, 33 on the tiny boat, 34 on the battleship. My destroyers are actually my slowest ships. Berlin may slow down to 28 knots, prepare to broadside. 2 times speed. Just push the tiny boat away. Come on, she's just tiny. 14,000 ton. Come on, should have been. In fire position already. Now, confirm. Range to target 26 kilometers. Cruiser turn, destroyer turn. Fully. Just get more distance for the separate torpedo salvos. Enemy lights are on approach. Might as well hit the lights with the torpedoes, right? Cruisers are firing. Confirm battleship. No. we're not all three gonna target that one. 1, 2, 3. And all torpedoes lock on. Whoa, you have very short range torpedoes, don't you? Yeah, only 16 kilometers on you. You're ready to fire, you're ready to fire them. Fine. Aggressive fire the torpedoes. The tiny boats, are your torpedoes ready? Pretty much. Fire them as well. Come on. Waiting on the torpedo salvo. Torpedoes away from tiny boats. Torpedoes away from, well, boaty McBoat, really. Fire a secondary torpedo salvo there. Torpedoes away. Turn off torpedoes. Battleship turn away from the enemy charge. Where are my destroyers? Aggressive torpedo launch at the cruisers authorized. Come on, sweethearts. Torpedo launched. Torpedo launched. You may smoke up. Disengage. Battleship secondaries active. Should I need a torpedo there? Nope. Woohoo! Well done, AI. Well done. Dodging on a dime again. There's my destroyer torpedoes. Okay. Full division. Secondaries. Open fire at that cruiser. Boaty McBoat. Let's slow the heavy cruisers down to 28 knots. All ships focus on this first light cruiser now. Let's hope these torpedoes will be a success. Possible torpedo launch. Come about. Come about. Safe fire only. Ooh, good torpedo hit there in the rear on an enemy battleship. Torpedoes inbounds. You increase to flank. Torpedo here as well, torpedo here as well. Battleship increase to flank, turn into the torpedoes. As the Stuart sinks. That is the first of the enemy light cruisers. Battleship, back down to 26 knots, please. 27 on the heavy. That is a lot of 10-inch shells. Safe fire armor piercing rounds, please. That was a high explosive hit. You are out of torpedoes, I don't know why, so I'm going to turn the cruisers for a moment. Destroyers smoke up again. Fire. Because we're going to lose the destroyers. Detach destroyer. Torpedo away. Don't think you have the angle anymore. Berlin is happily exchanging fire with the Minnesota there. Currently the real action is over here on this flank. Actually thinking of circling back with the heavy cruisers. Yeah, inbound torpedoes as expected. Yeah, let's see if we can save the destroyer. Battleship, what are you doing? Minnesota is falling back. And Minnesota just lost her off tower. Good. That is a good hit. That is 5k damage on the cruiser. Oh yeah. I take it all these girls are now armor piercing rounds, please. Hurting that cruiser. You try to kill my destroyer, I kill you. Battleship. And let's turn the battleship around. That is some good hits. Ooh, nice. Not the flooding I hoped for, but oh yeah, engine down. 2 engines down. I mean, even if I don't kill anything else, I just end the battle here, I think we still have a decisive... We've dealt a good blow to the enemy. I mean, look at that. Light cruisers damaged, their battleships damaged. That's that though. Main guns, secondary guns. Do keep an eye on those light cruisers, please. Lose the formation. That cruiser is done for. All guns are now on this destroyer. You're targeting the biggest boat. You're targeting the biggest boats. Ah! Here we go. Enemy destroyer gone. We're taking a bit of fire currently from an enemy heavy cruiser. Let's see if we can knock her out. Torpedo destroyed. Good. Yeah, she won't be able to withstand this amount of firepower for long. Flat broadside. Come on, girls. That is a negative on the destruction. She lost some guns, though. Respectable charge, my friend, respectable charge. However, your charge has ended. Time for the next cruiser now. In the meanwhile, let's take a look at the battleship engagement here. We are hitting the light cruisers with our secondaries. For a moment I thought I saw torpedoes, but that was not the case. Tiny boats. Main guns on the secondary ship, please. Destroyer. You're out of torpedoes, so join up with the battleship division. And you're out of my way. My biggest boat here if I'm not careful. Yeah, I'm gonna pull you out of the retreat. Other cruisers come about, cover her. Discharge from this heavy cruiser should end soon. She lost a secondary gun, lost torpedoes. Light cruiser Rogers is down, good. That is the two ships. Oh shit, torpedoes, just when I moved away. Activate torpedo avoidance, turn in sharp, turn like that. Yeah, okay. You dodged, you're gonna eat one. Amidships. Front ship, actually. She got hit on the bow. You still have torpedoes, you do. Lock 'em, fire 'em. Main guns, secondary guns, go. Secondary guns, go. Just 6k damage on this ship, including a flooding hit. Ugh. That is not cool, mate. Not cool at all. Come on, stupid Fall River. Die already. Battleship, increase to flank. I need you to cover the heavy cruisers. One 1% structure remains. There we go. I'm about to cover the heavy. Oh, this destroyer is dead now. Well, it's about time I lost a ship, I suppose. Oh, you fired at 397. 397, come about. You two, rejoin formation. Close in, actually. Main guns, secondary guns, go. Oh, shit. Where did that salvo come from? One torpedo hits. Is that from you, maybe? Yeah, that's a heavy cruiser salvo. Bastards. Please kill the destroyer now. And you're firing 9-inch shells at, well, point blank range, really. 5.5 kilometers. Mr. Rogers. Torpedoes. Change course. Flooding heads. Line. How are you looking ammo-wise? Ammo-wise, you're looking fine. Main guns, target Des Moines. And let's go to 3 times speed. Lay a smoke screen on off torpedoes. Do you still have torpedoes? You do. Ricochets. That is unlucky. I don't want to use my high explosive rounds on the battleship anymore. I might have to. High explosive rounds, please. Back to our weapons. Secondaries to titles. Damage. 18, 19. Heavily damaged. Flooding hits, multiple. Des Moines is down, ladies and gentlemen. Des Moines is down. She just doesn't realize it yet. Oh, shit. Secondaries over here. Tiny boat, all guns, destroyer. For the love of God, all guns that you have. Take down those. Okay, you have no torpedoes. You have no torpedoes. Okay, false alarm. False alarm. Whew. That scared me. The enemy battleships, in the meanwhile, are very far away. I mean, 40 kilometers. Look at that. They did fire torpedoes. I am suddenly very glad that I'm paranoid. Battleship, main guns, in there, please. we can knock down all these escorts. Oh man. Alright, you're essentially out, right? You are pretty much out of ammo, except for your 2-inch shells. Biggest boats. Fire your main shells. There's some other shells over there. Surrenders. Good. Ship about. That's 2 cruisers. Yeah, you're retreating. Okay. Tiny boat may retreat. You may retreat. You still got ammo, but too much of a risk to keep you in the fight currently. Yeah, essentially I'm down to 3 ships. One of them is badly damaged. Okay, battleship, come about. Get into brawling range. Slow down. 28 knots, please. Use my battleship to cover my cruiser divisions. But covering she will. Now watch. The honor. The courage. Of the Berlin. Oops. Damage rudder on the Berlin. Prepare to fall. Some good flooding heads. Confirm we're well. Yeah, well, am I in torpedo range? Yeah, probably. Rudder repaired. Tell me, little destroyer, you still got 1.1 inch. Okay. Here it comes. The rudder damage is scary. Okay, unfortunately we did not... Well, one of their battleships got some damage. Kilometers. Can we shoot? No, we can only shoot 25 kilometers. Yeah. Yeah, I think this fleet is done. I mean, we sank all their escorts. I'd love to engage these battleships, but I need at least 2 battleships for that, I think. And I need ammo. Because I'm pretty much out of ammo. Yeah. Ending the fight here is the most logical thing to do. 13 ships sank, lost 1. However, all enemy escorts are gone. That is pretty huge. Pretty huge indeed. Well done, Berlin. Well done indeed. Canada wants a Scharnhorst. Sure. Djibouti has been taken. And Sarawak have been taken. So this ground invasion here succeeded. And this invasion here succeeded. That is pretty good. Now we had a battleship group here. The Berlin. Run. Yeah, Qingdao. Do I have any ships that are being built that I can deploy in Qingdao to reinforce that fleet? That would be very useful right now. 2 months, but those are already being deployed. A couple of heavies. U3. Qingdao, Qingdao, where are you? Port Arthur, way away. Guam. I overlooked it, didn't I? Sarawak, Sarawak. What's that called? German China or something? I don't know. What is it called? It's just called way away. No. Kyushu Bay. Kyushu Bay, right. Ding, 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 ding. Why isn't it sorted by... Why can't you sort it the way you want? Way away. There. 3 ships there will really help. We have 2 R-class battle cruisers coming off the line soon. Should we deploy those as well in Asia? I think I will. Because I am in dire need of more ships here against a large US supremacy force. Submarine engagements. Am I gonna risk it again? I mean, we sank a battleship last time. I have the feeling we won't get away with doing that again. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, looking at the time, comes an end to this episode. The invasions are going well. Slowly, we are pushing American strongholds off Africa, out of Europe, and we're making some small dents in their Asian holdings. So far, things are looking good. What do we have in this zone? Do we know? 3 battleships. What's my ammo status? Ammo status is good. Oh, but this is the Bastarda. With 2 L-class, 2 15-inch and a 13-inch battle cruiser. They're slightly underpowered. Anyway, that's for next episode, ladies and gentlemen, because my time is up. I thank you very much for watching. Next time we will, upgrade my battlecruiser fleet and maybe see some engagements in Southeast Asia. Until then, take care.